My name's John Kaloidis, and I'm an attorney here at the Kaloidis Law Firm. We are a law firm in Waterbury, Connecticut, and we focus exclusively on criminal defense. A lot of our clients are accused of and charged with domestic violence offenses. Domestic violence offenses are treated different than many other cases in the criminal justice system, and you should never walk in to court ever alone, especially on a domestic case. When you're arrested for a domestic case, a lot of things happen. The very, very first thing that happens at the time of your arrest, before you're even released from the police department, you are issued an order that often prohibits you from having contact with the other party involved, who is automatically identified as a victim in the case and automatically has rights. And in some instances, those rights may seem to trump yours. Very important that you get help right away. Upon leaving that police department, you'll have an order which may even prevent you from returning home. You will need to appear in court the very next business day. It doesn't give you a lot of time to find a lawyer. It doesn't give you a lot of time to realize what your rights are. You're walking into court. You will be told that you must meet with a family relations officer. This family relations officer is not there to help you. This family relations officer gathers information from you about your case that is then shared with the state's attorney and the court. That information is not confidential. That information can be used against you. Overwhelming majority of people go into a domestic case, go into criminal court, and meet with a family relations officer and say things that are used against them and say things that ultimately hurt them. That family relations officer makes a recommendation that day as to whether you should be allowed back in your home and whether you should be allowed to have contact with the victim in your case. Often, that recommendation is approved by the courts. It is very rare that a defendant even has a say in the outcome of that protective order. So it's entirely possible that within 24 hours of your arrest, you can have no more contact with the person who is now the victim in your case, and you may also be out of your home. If you have children, this order may also prevent you from seeing your children. A domestic violence case is very serious, things move very fast, and there's a lot of people that are not there to help you. Be very careful what you say to the police. Be very careful what you say to the family relations officer. And when you go to court that first day, if you're by yourself, you'll have to speak to a prosecutor as well. Be very careful what you say to that prosecutor. Within the first 24 hours, you've spoken to 3 people who are all going to take statements from you, write down what you say, and may use those things against you. The deck is stacked against you. You need to level the playing field. That's where a good criminal defense lawyer comes in. That's where we get ready and we put up a fight on your behalf. Too many other attorneys, too many other law firms will just push you into a program. The family relations officer may tell you, just do these classes and everything will be okay. But there's a lot they don't tell you. They don't tell you that that program may be your only shot to keep a clean criminal record because you may not be able to use that program again. They may also not tell you about other ways to resolve these cases. And they may also not care if the complainant, the victim in the case, changes their mind. There's a lot of moving parts in a domestic case. The implications, the ramifications are huge. Like I said, you could be prohibited from having contact from the complaining witness or the victim in the case, and that could be your wife, that could be your mother, that could be your sister, that could be your child. Depending on what that order says, you can be out of your home, and you could be prohibited from having contact with your children. If you are arrested for a domestic violence offense, you must contact an attorney right away. If you have any more questions about your rights, just give us a call. We're here to help you.